Good morning. Welcome back to our time of devotion in the Word of the Lord. I'm Pastor Steve Harris of Christian Life Church, Belgium, Wisconsin. I invite you to check out our website. It's at christianlifechurch.us. You can find out a little bit of information about our church, but also we have some free resources there available. We have a video discipleship course, and it's absolutely free. There's downloadable handouts there. You can go, and that's christianlifechurch.us, christianlifechurch.us. Well, again, good morning. God bless you. And I'm going to get right into our devotional thought. I'm going to talk about the overseer. That's the title of our devotional thought. The overseer. The reading I'm going to share is Psalm 23, verse 4. You should be familiar with it. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you are with me, Lord. Hagar was one of those behind-the-scenes people. Hagar was thrown into jobs that she never sought. A servant girl asked to conceive her master's child. And then Hagar was treated harshly by her mistress. You can read her story in Genesis chapter 16. But fleeing to the wilderness, Hagar sat alone by a well in despair and isolation. You may not be familiar with the story, but go back and read it. It's worth the reading in Genesis chapter 16. But it was there at the well that God made His presence known to her. And then, of course, Hagar was overjoyed by this visitation of the Lord, and she actually named the well. She named it Beer-lahai-roi. That was the name she gave it. And here is what it meant: you are the God who sees. This is Genesis chapter 16, verses 13 and 14. Well, Abraham was the powerful man in the spotlight in the story, and everybody wanted to be Abraham's friend. But when God asked Abraham to do the unthinkable, and that was to raise a knife to slay his son and prove his love and devotion for God, he answered with trust and humility, not really with ego at all. And obediently, hiking up Mount Moriah, Abraham faced the task alone. And in the moment of Abraham's deepest need, God provided the substitute sacrifice of a ram. Abraham called that place Jehovah Jireh. The Lord will provide. This is Genesis chapter 22 and verse 14. He called it Jehovah Jireh. And so I said all that to say this in our devotion. Maybe today, maybe this morning, you're feeling alone. You're feeling rejected, kind of like Hagar was in Genesis chapter 16. Perhaps, I don't know, perhaps God is asking you to take a stand in an area of your life that's going to require a big change if you take this stand. Just like Abraham, let me just encourage you today and tell you that loneliness comes to all of us. We all face times of loneliness. Remember that God sees you. God also provides. He's Jehovah Jireh. God knows where you are. He is, as I've titled this devotion, He's the overseer. Let me leave you with what one author said. He said, when God seems absent from us, He is often doing His most important work in us. I pray today the Lord will give you strength. I pray today that you'll remember you're not alone. God sees you. God knows where you are. I'm Pastor Steve Harris of Christian Life Church. If you'll like this video and share it with your friends, that would be a blessing to us. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you is our prayer.